Hey everybody, just wanted to do another update here on my gourami tank. Last night I noticed that the gourami we're looking at there dead center, my Moonlight Gourami, or one of my Moonlight Gouramis, is really bloated. Her belly's all swollen, and I do believe she is suffering from dropsy. And I am planning on shooting a video specifically about that topic later today, so make sure you're subscribed, and I will be shooting a video specifically about the condition of dropsy, its causes, treatments, and so on and so forth. But I also noticed last night my Opaline Gourami was behaving a little unusually, but it wasn't enough to make me talk about it just yet. I wanted to watch and wait a little bit longer. So when I came down this morning, I found the same thing happening, and that is that my Opaline Gourami is sitting on things. Last night she was sitting in this water sprite here and just kind of sitting between the fronds, and then this morning when I turned the light on, I found her sitting on the bottom, and now I saw her a little while ago out swimming around, and every time she stopped swimming she started sinking, and now I see her on the bottom again in the back there. So that to me indicates I've got a swim bladder issue going on in my Opaline Gourami. Now I don't necessarily know what to do about that. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. But it's a pretty unusual coincidence that I've now got two fish that are actually suffering from some sort of mysterious internal type illness. And a lot of times what causes problems like these are bacterial infections, both with the bloat and with the swim bladder issues. And it's also coincidental that just a few days ago I shut down all of my UV sterilization in my tanks because I was having issues with the UV sterilization. The light was deteriorating the plastic on the insides. So I want to do some rethinking. I want to consider the situation a little more. I don't really have any way of testing for any sort of bacterial cultures that might be in the tank. But again, I find it a little too coincidental that shortly after I stopped running my UV light, I start having issues with the fish in the tank. Now, that's not to say that if you just have a tank with no UV light that you'll have issues with your fish. My 29 miscellaneous here has no UV filter on it, and I never really have any issues with the fish in here beyond normal issues. Again, this just seems very coincidental that as the light went off, my fish began to get sick. So I'm going back to letting the light run all the time, and I will actually do another video where I discuss the UV lighting. I've already done one recently where I discussed my new filter over here. I've still got it sitting on the floor. I haven't even put it away yet. That's actually a hybrid. It's pieces of my new filter, pieces of my old filter. And in addition to the video I shot about that before, I will actually shoot a little more. We'll talk about the UV lighting and sterilization and so on and so forth. So like I said, make sure you're subscribed. This is something that's been on my mind, and it's been something I'm thinking about, so you can probably expect a series of videos over the next week or so as I work through this and discuss it, and I'll shoot various videos, as I said, talking about the filtration and the various illnesses that I'm dealing with and so on and so forth. So make sure you're subscribed and you won't miss any of that. And this was just meant to be sort of an update to let everybody know what's going on. I've got two fish in my gourami tank now not doing well, so again, make sure you're subscribed, and that way you won't miss any of the updates I've got coming up. And don't forget, this is my gourami tank, and I will be shooting some videos of my filters and some other various stuff. So thanks for watching. I'll see you real soon in the next one.